Coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Now Golden State's starting five. We've got Wiseman. Doc is out there with Curry. Then it's Thompson. And it's Pascal in at the 4. And for the Pistons, they've got Griffin. He's out there with Plumlee. And it's Hayes in at the 1. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And it's the Pistons to start out. Pascal against Griffin.
Who's watching here? Let's do this, Blake.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Tate. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Pistons. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
Hard to keep the consistency going, which I guess is the very definition of consistency. Keep it going.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Now, here's Curry. Against Indiana, he was really on his game.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Plumlee. Unable to get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Here's Mikhailuk. After the made shot from Tate. Here's Bay. 20 points for him last game against Orlando. Tate the pass to Pascal. So they take the lead.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Passes to Bay. Back to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mikhailuk. That shot misses. Great D that time from Tate.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The ability to find soft spots in the defense. Curry reading it right, as usual.
Now here's Hayes. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Bay. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Bay. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Hayes. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 7 points. Pistons trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. Unsurprisingly, he's focused on what it might take to slow down Steph Curry. Coach told me whenever possible, we'd like to force him to shoot over length. That's going to take a total team effort and quick rotations. It's easier said than done. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now Hayes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Griffin. Lays it up off the glass.
The defense has to be terrified when Blake Griffin makes his mind up to drive it hard.
And there's the pass to Pascal. Thompson in the corner. Golden State moving the ball around. And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Bay. Back to Hayes. The Warriors pull it in. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Griffin.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pascal inside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Griffin. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Orlando.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots. Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
There's the triple. No good from Tate. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing here by 8. The 3-pointer, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And you just got to love Steph's passion for the game. Even his pregame workout has drawn attention.
G.A., let me give you this little story. One time in high school, he got so pumped before a game, he actually hurt himself. He jumped up, hit his forehead, and had to get stitches. The man just loves to play, and he loves this game.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Pistons. Now here's Ellington. Hayes dishes to Okafor. Outside Jackson. Offline with his 3.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
And Okafor with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Rose comes in for Curry. Passes it to Rose. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Here is Doc. Ellington defending. And the pass to Chris. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Okafor with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Tate.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
No good on the quick 3. Three-pointer Ellington scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Pistons trail by 6. Outside Jackson. Pass to Hayes. Here's Stewart. Okafor trying to get open. Stewart misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances.
Oh, here he comes.
That was amazing. And look at the elevation.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Jackson. Back to Hayes. Lock at 6. Warriors leading by 8. Launches a 3. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
The drive by Jackson, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Golden State.
You gotta love how Jackson kind of forces the issue there on the drive, using that athleticism and quickness well to get to the foul line.
A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time.
Here is Doc. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And the basket is good.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Eric Pascal out there with Weissman. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Tate at the shooting guard.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Here's Curry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now just a 1-point Detroit lead. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Griffin looking around. He feeds it to Plumlee. Griffin trying to get open, and it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing.
Just a phenomenal job by Klay Thompson. A defender who can guard a lot of different guys. He plays in-your-face defense. Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
From about 16, that one rolling around and rims out.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Griffin. Passes it to Mikhaili. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Warriors leading. Here's Tate. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doc's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now the pass to Mikhaili. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had 60 points and got there the usual way, an impressive barrage of three-pointers. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's Bay. He's covered by Thompson. Haskell with the steal. And here we go. Warriors running again. Three-pointer, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. Detroit's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And here's Plumlee. 17 points for him last game against Orlando.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Left side, Griffin. Out to the right wing. Here's Mikhailuk, covered by Tate. Kicks it to Hayes. Outside Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. To halt the run, it's tipped.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Thompson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Tate the pass to Thompson. Here's Wiseman. Misses the 3. Pistons trail by 16. Here's Mikhailuk. He's got 9.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Left side, Griffin. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man. I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Knocked loose. Outside Jackson. That one good for 2.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Warriors leading by 15. Curry passes to Tate. A 3-ball. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Ellington, guarded by Curry. Tate the pass to Pascal. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Detroit's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Jackson. Back to Ellington. There's the lob to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about Jackson just taking off on these alley-oops? He has phenomenal timing for when to jump up and finish the lob pass.
To the right side. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
For 3. That shot off. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Warriors on top, running away with this one.
Thanks very much, Steph. I know Coach Stress is taking care of the basketball. What have you guys been doing to make sure you limit your turnovers?
You look at film, but it's just about the in-game situation. It's just analyzing the situation and taking care of the ball. Making sure that you make eye contact with the passes, and sometimes getting a shot up is better than giving it to them. So we got to just look at that and figure it out.
Yeah, when you don't turn the ball over, you have a chance to score, right? Congratulations. Back.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Doc with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Hayes Plumlee out there with Griffin. And it's Bay in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Griffin the bounce pass. Here's Mikhailu. Drills the three-pointer. Mikhailu's got 12 points in the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Curry kicks to Wiseman. Plumlee with some nice D. Pistons trailed by 20. Here's Mikhailu. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
He's so athletic. Blake Griffin's one of those players you have to make a decision. You have to wrap him up before he takes off.
That one is no good. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
In terms of drawing fouls, Griffin is one of the best we have in the NBA.
Griffin hits them both. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Tate. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The Warriors shooting their fifth free throw of the game here. Hayes with it. 5 points in the game. Outside Griffin. Tipped away. Haskell with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And they pick up 2. And that's now 25 points for Doc.
The advantage of having a point guard you can trust. Steph Curry has one thing in mind. How can we score?
Griffin against Haskell. Fires the 3. Pass to Mikhailuk. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiseman's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Thompson misses. Here's Bay. Defended by Tate. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Thompson is lightning quick in the open floor. Terrific at running the court from end to end.
Here's Hayes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, it's interesting. Blake has increased his shooting range, but that hasn't really carried over to the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Marquise Chris comes in for Eric Paschall. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Steph Curry. Great open look there. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Stewart's checked in for Blake Griffin. Hayes the pass to Bay. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Rose. Now Hayes. 5 points in the game. Off target from three-point range.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Here's Chris. Pass to Tate. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Warriors also with a sub. Wiggins is checked in, and the shot is good.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
And drafted 8th overall back in 2016. Chris played with 4 different teams in his first 4 years.
He came into this league, GA, with a raw skill set, without a defined role. But the physical ability, we know it's there. He's still very young and still has a lot of room to grow.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin had 2 more knee surgeries last season. Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said that the year before, they rode him like a cheap horse, in Casey's words, to make the playoffs. Griffin acknowledged his load may need managing down the road, saying, "I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way." Guys?
Smart perspective. David, thank you.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Now here's Hayes. 5 points in the game. Jackson with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. There's the lob to Jackson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Bay. Covered by Wiggins.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And he makes that one. Wiggins has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Hayes the pass to Okafor. They double him with Wiggins. Here's Bay. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The pass to Jackson. Looking to end the run. And he comes up with the deuce. Jackson's got 11.
I tell you, at 6'8", Jackson is a more than capable scorer on the inside. Great at getting close to the rim and just finishing with the soft touch.
Feeds to Hayes. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Hayes has got his third basket of the night.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Rose. Here's Looney. Makes it off the glass.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
Detroit's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside Jackson. Okafor inside. Looney on him. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Wiggins. Detroit with the rebound. Bay's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing right side. And here's Hayes. He has 7. Pass to Bay. It's deflected. Here is Doc, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Tate. Golden State moving the ball around. Fires from deep. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hayes. Passes it to Stewart. Over Rose. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. And it's Wiggins missing. The Pistons shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Jackson kicks to Hayes. Back to Jackson. Here's Stewart. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
There's the pass to Chris. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Pistons. Smith comes in for Hayes. And the Warriors also making a change. Oubre's checked in. Tries again. Looney kicks to Oubre. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Ellington. Lets it go with a three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Golden State. Wiseman's checked in for Looney. Eric Pascal comes in for Marquise Chris. And Curry subbed in for Wiggins. Curry against Smith. Pass to Stewart. With the fadeaway. And it's Curry with the rebound. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. The Warriors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
1:24 left in the third. Smith kicks to Ellington. Here's Okafor, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on James Wiseman. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Lee. Marquise Chris is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Tate in at the point. And the Warriors miss again. The Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Yep, that one goes in there.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Here's the floater. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Unloads from 13. Bazemore misses. Pistons shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Magruder kicks to Smith. Back to Magruder. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Tate the pass to Chris. Here is Doc from deep. No good on the shot. Down low, here's Smith. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there.
And the three ball is good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Goes up to the stripe. And no good that time. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Tate. Another three for Golden State.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Here's Okafor. Buries it down low. Okafor's got 8 points in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Doc.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
That's good from Chris.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Passes to Smith. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Tate. Another 3 for Golden State.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying,